Hi guys, Caroline Hooper here. So I want to come on today and give you guys some tips on how to crush an interview in the aesthetic industry if you're looking to do laser hair removal or get into the aesthetic industry. Um, so having undergone a couple of interviews today and last Thursday and Friday, I've got a couple of tips that I can share with you guys, and I don't always get the opportunity to come on and share any tips or tricks that come up daily because having three businesses and three children can take a lot of time. So I said I'd come on live would be the easiest way while it's fresh in my head. So yeah, these three little rascals behind me are settled in bed. You probably weren't too happy with me this evening though, because I think I could have broke their hearts a little bit, as much as they broke my heart this evening. They learned the two younger girls learned how to do Rice Krispie cakes the weekend. So they made them from start to finish on their own on Saturday and Sunday, and they were just absolutely chuffed with themselves. So they thought they could do it again tonight and probably every night for the rest of the week. But I told them that it's not possible to eat them every night, so we'll do them on Friday as a treat. So yeah, they weren't too impressed. So I said coming on live to give you guys a few tips while it's fresh in my head. Having done the interviews today, I think I can share some value for anybody out there who's looking to attend an interview or change their jobs anytime soon. So hiring isn't something that we always do, as much as I've done hundreds of interviews over the last 7 years. Because one thing is for sure, we're very loyal with our team, and a lot of the team who work in Havana at the minute are there since the very beginning. So there's definitely a lot of loyalty with us as a brand, and generally when we're doing interviews, it's when we're growing the company, which is what we're doing at the minute. So we're hiring specialists for our Dundrum and our IFSC clinic. So what tips I can give you for doing an interview is definitely how you speak in an interview is very, very important. That you're firstly presentable and your speech is very well and you're super confident. It's very important that you're confident in yourself, especially in this industry, because we're in the business of confidence, and if you're not confident in your ability, you're the person who's interviewing you for the job that you're going for isn't going to believe in you as a specialist to portray that confidence to your clients. Because remember, in this industry, clients are coming, they're low in their confidence, they're low in their self-esteem because they're looking to deal with some concerns that they might have. So you need to be super confident in your job in order to deliver that message to your clients. So doing that from the word go in an interview is very, very important if you want to get the position. One of the main value points that I want to give to you guys today for attending an interview is your passion. It's very important that you find a passion that you can portray in an interview for why you want to get into the industry that you're looking to get into, or why you're passionate about the industry if you're already working in it. And one thing that stood out to me today was one of the specialists who we interviewed. She was so passionate in doing this because she suffers with PCOS herself, and she knows how it affects her confidence, and she's been having laser hair removal treatments done since she was age 18. So she knows how it can affect somebody's confidence, and she knows how it changed her life by having laser hair removal treatments. And if you can find a passion like that, I mean, it goes a long way in this position. And it doesn't necessarily need to be, you need to have PCOS. I'm not saying it needs to be that, but if you've ever suffered with acne in the past, you might suffer with breakouts now. You might suffer with excess hair on your legs or on your bikini. You might suffer with, shaving rashes, ingrown hairs. You might have dry skin. You might suffer with eczema. There's many different conditions, or even a family member or a friend. If you have a family member who has suffered with any skin conditions or excess hair in the past, and they've had treatments done and you've seen how it helped their confidence, that's definitely something that you can talk about, because you're passionate in delivering the confidence to your clients by giving them result-driven treatments because you've experienced this either through yourself or through a friend or a family member. So that's something that definitely hit home with me today when the specialist who was applying, the candidate was applying for the position, and she spoke about that level of passion, because that's something that we all are in Havana, is we're very passionate about what we do. And if you're passionate about what you do, you're going to love your job. And in order to, be the best at what you do, you need to love what you do. So definitely passion behind your position and what you do every day is going to help with that. And if you can deliver that in an interview, it's going to definitely connect with the employer to take you on as their specialist, because they know that level of passion and confidence is going to come through in the treatment room for any clients attending the clinic. For any employers who are looking to hold interviews, one thing that we didn't always do from the beginning, but we've been doing it lately when we're holding any interviews, is talking about the vision, the mission and the culture of the company. Because the reason why we've done this is so that, like, in an interview, you're speaking to candidates and you're finding out all about them, but it's really important that they know about the company as well, and they know how the company has grown to where it is, what the vision of the company is, what the culture is like, so that they know when making a decision, if you're going to give them the position, that they want to work for this company. Because the one thing you don't want to do is make the mistake selecting a candidate that you like, and when they come in and you train them up and you invest all that time and money into training them up, they don't like where the company is going, they don't like the culture in the company. So I think it's really important, and we've seen a huge difference in how it's built our company ever since we start sharing our vision, our mission and our culture from the interview stage. And if it's not something that you've already got in your business, I can leave a PDF download. I'll find a way of putting it in a link below this video so that you can download it and start working on it, because it's definitely going to help you. It helps us, so it should help you too. And also, for you as an employee, if you're attending an interview, it's a good question for you to ask also because you're probably going to be leaving a position to take this position, so you need to know that you're making the right decision as well, and that the company that you're choosing to go with, that you're happy with their vision, their mission and their culture and how they go about business, and to know where you can grow in the company, or what you can succeed. Another good question, because I know a lot of people get stuck in interviews if they're not experienced in interviews, when they're asked, have you got any questions? Some people don't have a question. So it's always good to ask either the vision, the mission or the culture of the company, and be confident enough to ask it, because you've got the right to find out what the company is about, but also to find out what your training is going to entail, because you're changing careers or you're changing a job because you want to up your skill and move forward in your career. So always ask what the initial training is going to entail of, and what training you'll get as you advance in the position, or where you can go in the position in the clinic, or if there's any scale at all where you can up your skills and move up the ladder in that position. That's something that we would definitely bring our candidates through, so that they know, and we know, if they're looking for scale in a business, or if they want to get to manager's level, or if they're happy, just being at a level where they're treating customers and they don't want to move, then we know what opportunities we can be given, or what opportunities you can be taken in a position also. If you're somebody who's new to the industry, and if you're thinking, I can't apply for this position because I've not got any experience in it, just do it and be proud of who you are, because you never know until you try. And something that we've only introduced now into our interview process is we have, I've been working on for the last couple of months, Laserology 101, and it's online laser hair removal training, 5 modules. So what we did was we took one of them modules into a protocol for our candidates to prep for their interviews. And what I'm after finding through this process is it's a great indicator for us to know how how the person who we're interviewing, their ability to learn, um, and to absorb information, and how they communicate the information back to us. It helps us know what type of a training plan we need to put in place on how quick they can learn, and it's a great indicator to know if this person can pull off the position. But for you as a candidate, um, it gives you the opportunity to show how you can pull off this position, how you can get into this industry, and how you can learn quickly. If you go through this module, you'll learn everything you need to know to get you started, and more, because there's 5 modules there. But for the interview process, we just use one, and surprisingly, the people who were completely alien to aesthetics or laser hair removal, haven't even touched on it before, absolutely blew me away in the interview. And it really just gives us the opportunity to believe in people before they believe in themselves, because we do believe in our team to be able to succeed in their position before they even believe that they can do it. So it's great that we can give anybody new to the industry the opportunity to be part of our team, because we've got the protocols and the training to provide them with the skills that they need to have 100% confidence and ability to perform the treatments. But the modules allow them to feel confident to attend an interview with a little bit of information on what they need to know around laser hair removal. So I definitely recommend for you to have a look at it. I'll leave it in the link below this video. It's free for you to start today. You've got nothing to lose. And if you have any questions, let me know also in the link below this video. I'm more than happy to answer any questions that you might have. Or if you're somebody who runs a business and you struggle with finding the correct candidates or choosing, who's right for the position, the worst thing is, if you take somebody on, you invest time into training them up, and they don't work out for the position, or they can't pull it off. This module is something that you could introduce into your interviews by sending it out by email as prep for an interview, because it's a great indicator to know the capability of the person who you're interviewing, and if you want, it'll maybe a little bit closer to deciding on who you're going to select. So I'll leave it in the link below this video. Make sure to go and check it out. You've nothing to lose, and whether you fail or whether you succeed, sounds harsh, but you're going to die. So do what you got to do. If you have any questions, let me know. And as always, feel beautiful, be happy, confidence is key. I'm not sure how to end this live video, because it's not something I usually do. So how do I do this?